let's do it. I have a new project that we are going to discuss. Is it just me or is it still really hot in here? Pardon me while I hydrate. Oh, it's yeah, it's July. It's July, friends. Okay, let me see what I can show you here. Do you know what? Maybe I'll just bring you in nice and close for a little intro. So everyone sit tight. No one gets seasick. Okay, friends, this is Rep Weave. And here is what I've done. I've done two distinctly different layers for my project. So you kind of see the blue. See when I lift 2 and 4, there's the blue, the cool option, right? And then we have this one, the warm option. So my plan here is to make a set of placemats. And I'm going to do 6 placemats. And what I've done so far is just start off with a little section here that will be a hem to turn. And then I need to measure them and then do, in between each placemat, then I will actually do another section so I can have hems for both. You know how you can kind of visualize that, right? But I think what's so fun about Rep Weave is just the kind of geometric look to it. Rep Weave is a warp-faced pattern, which means that the intention is all you see are the warp yarns. You're not supposed to really see the weft yarns at all, which I find to be a very, very fun, interesting challenge. So Rep Weave is one of my favorites, honestly. All right, so let me do some so you can kind of see how this works. Now, when you're doing Rep Weave, you are always going to have 2 shuttles because you have one that's basically like a placeholder, and you'll see what I mean. And you have another one that is nice and chunky. I took 5 8/4 cotton yarns and put them together because you want to make this ridge in the fabric. That's part of the whole point. So that's kind of the idea when you're thinking through your 2 drastically different sizes for Rep Weave. Now, something to keep in mind here too is that I want these to be washable. So no matter what you choose for all of your weft, whatever goes into all the weft action here, it all has to be washable and it's shrinking at the same rate. So I've got it's like a 10-2 cotton here as my really tiny one. And then, like I said, these are all 8/4. So I can feel comfortable to know that they are going to go through the washing machine. But speaking of washing them, when you have a project like this and you have it's all warp faced, my friends, there's a very good chance that is going to shrink a lot. So add extras all over the place. I think when I look back at my notes, if I recall, the width didn't really shrink drastically at all, but this direction shrunk a lot. Plus, as you're planning for the length of each of your warp yarns, just imagine that if you, we'll make it easy. If one warp yarn is 100 inches, but it's going over and under, like it's getting pushed up and down with each pass because it's so bulky, you're going to lose a lot. So if it's 100 inches, that may only be, I'm going to make up a number, 85 inches of woven section, because that yarn, you're losing so much more with each throw of your bulky weft yarn. Okay, that's a lot of talking. Let me actually show you what this looks like. So the pattern I'm doing for placemat number 1 is just 3. I kind of think of it up or down. So 3 of the warm colors and 1 cool color. That's kind of the pattern that we're going to do for this. Just cause, friends. All right, so let me see where I am. Oh, yeah, I'm right here. Okay, so here's kind of how you can think about designing for this, is that every time you throw the bulky one, you're going to see that. Every time you throw this one, it hides, but it helps you switch. So let me get this back in order here. Okay, so you see my warm colors are on top. I'm going to take this guy. It's just plain weave, by the way. That's part of what the brilliance of it. It's just plain weave. Now, because I have a 4-shaft loom, I have 2 options. If you have an 8-shaft loom, you would have a lot more options. So that can influence how you think about that. Okay, so the warm colors are on shafts 1 and 3. I'm gonna go over to 2 and 4. Now I want my next row ultimately to look like warm colors again. So I'm gonna send this through because I don't want these blue ones to be noticeable. All right, warm colors are back up. I want the big one to go through now. Let's see. I think I have to move. This becomes the how to juggle the shuttles here. Okay. All right, just like that. So as I'm looking at my fabric now, I've got 2 rows where that warm color is going to show up. Back to the cool colors because you're always alternating. It's just a matter of which weft yarn you're sending through. Okay. Back to this guy. Okay, now here's where it gets fun. Because I want 3 warm and 1 cool. I'm going to do this one back to back. So I'm going to send this back the other direction so that the cool one will be on top. The cool version, the cool block, whatever you want to say, will be on top again. And now I want the warm one back on top. So I'm going to circle right back again. I'm going to try to catch this other weft yarn while I'm at it, though. There we go. So what's fascinating about rep weave too is that it took me a long time to set this up. However, it weaves up very fast, as you can imagine, because you have that one weft that is so stinking bulky. So it is it's going to be no problem. I anticipate that it'll be pretty lickety split. All right. Show you. We'll go back this way. Oh, I'm getting near the end. Well, I need to forward it. All right. I'll see if I can do another one here and I'll show you. Oh, wrong side. Multitasking, not my strength. Okay, here we go. I can do things. All right. Where's that guy? Okay. Oof. Okay, let me bring it in so you can see what we did. So we just did basically from here to here. What, in like 8 minutes? We just did that much. Crazy. It goes very fast because you have the bulkiness of this shuttle, that weft yarn right there. But I think what's so fun is that then with this kind of placemat, you can have the top and the bottom will be complete opposites. So you can have it so that the kind of warmer colors here are on top for a while, and then you can flip them over and they can be the cool colors, or you can alternate, or whatever your little heart desires. Ta-da! There we go. What'd you think? Have you guys done some rep weave before? Let me know in the comments if that has been part of your repertoire. Have you tried the things? Yes. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Sherry's like, yes, I like that. Thank you. I was trying to play with, I was looking at the colors that I had, and I wanted to do some kind of gradation kind of things. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Gemma. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hi. Pretty. Are you weaving the width of the placemat? Hi, Sue. Oh, thank you, Sue. See, you're brilliant. Thank you. Yes, that is the width of the placemat, which is 14 inches, 15 inches. I have my notes right in front of me, Sue, but that's a very good question. Yes. Yeah. And because I'm not, we'll see best laid plans. I'm not anticipating that it'll shrink a ton. So well, and here's the other thing too, is that when you look at this kind of rep weave project, because you're using a really a chunky, bulky weft, it's not going to pull in. Like if you measured, oh, we can test this. Wait, we can test this. Maybe. See, where are my organized people when I need them? Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about drawing for a second. So mine is, here we go. Oh, 14 inches. That's what it is in the reed. And if I was to measure it right here, it is 13 7/8. Pretty darn close. So that is the beauty of working with a kind of bulky weft then, is it is going to keep everything out. It's not going to draw in, so you don't lose inches. So that becomes part of how I planned it, is that I looked at two things. How much was it going to draw in and how much was it going to shrink? And the answer is hopefully not much. So I think the finished size is supposed to be, I don't remember. I'll get back to you. I'll have it ready for next week. But yes, that is that's supposed to be the width of the placemats. Yes. Oh, thank you, Carol. Yeah. Yes. See, Jennifer Fowler, we'll get you even some rep weave. Yeah, it's very fun. It's a very different way to think about fabric, though, because it's warped faced. That's all you see. You only see it. Yeah. Sherry asked, "Is the warp all 8/4?" Yes, it is. And that's a good question. I did basically. The warm colors are set at 12 ends per inch, and the cool colors set at 12 ends per inch. So it's 24 ends per inch, which I think it's gonna be close enough. I think especially once it's washed, will it be close enough? When it's on the loom, like I said, the goal is not to see the weft, but I think it's gonna work. I'll keep posted. We will all learn together. Thank you for asking that question, though, Sherry. I appreciate that. Yeah, Naomi says one of the few outright benefits of table looms is the ability to put shuttles down on the table. Yes, it does. That's a very valid point, Naomi. That is for sure. Yes. Oh, thank you, Lori. I wanted something cheerful. It kind of feels like sunset and then like 2 p.m. Like that's kind of what in my head, that's kind of what it feels like. Yeah. Yeah, Deanna, I'll get you there. It's such a long list of want to do. We love that. You're in the right place. If you have a long list of things that you want to do in the world of weaving. That is for sure. Hello, Catherine Stevens is here. We love that. Carol's like, I did it ages ago. I believe that. Deb Ropel says, I haven't done rep weave before. Ooh, a lot of newbies to rep weave. Fantastic. Oh, see, there we go. Alex Madison, too. She says, I really like this and I can see how I can use it. Yeah, this is great if you're doing any kind of runner, placemats, anything that has to be kind of sturdy. You could even do a rug. It'd be nice for a rug. Just because of the weight of it. Yeah, there we go. Carrie says, of course Carrie's done it. I play with rep weave. I like learning sampling techniques. One day I'll actually make a specific item. See, Carrie, I get you. I see you, sister. Connie's like, nope, I don't like it. But this is nice. Thank you. Thank you, Connie. Yep. Hello, Tracy Adams from Baltimore. Woohoo! Happy that you're here. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Eileen says I have rep weave in my list of projects to do. Yes, that'll be fun. Oh, there we go. That's a good point, Kim. Inkle weaving is warp faced, so rep weave looks like manageable to me. That's a very good comparison, Kim. I never really thought about it that way, but you're absolutely right. It is all warp faced. Yeah, I like it. Okay, friends. What else do we have to talk about here? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Trish asked if it'd be reversible. Yeah. Won't that be fun? That'll be very cool. I should see if I can get like a mirror and we can see the underside of it. So it'll be just the opposite. It's fun. I like the geometry of it. I think the planning can be kind of a challenge, which the design can be kind of tricky, which I like. Alex asked, do you think rep weave would work with a rigid heddle? Can you weave it tight enough? Split shed does not work on a rigid heddle. That's why I'm asking about rep weave, because they both require something. Yeah. Okay, I am not a rigid heddle person, so my rigid heddle people chime in and let me know if that might work. I might pull a little more than normal, but not a lot. I mean, I am not putting my back into it. So I don't, from a tensioning perspective, someone else should jump in to answer that question. Yeah. 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 There we go. Naomi said there's a gist article on Rigid Heddle Rep. Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. Oh, hey, Lori Klein. Mm-hmm. Is this a yes? You can weave rep weave on Rigid Heddle Loom? I'm guessing you can. It's just a matter of how difficult it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carrie says, this year I plan to mix weaving with card weaving on the floor loom. Ooh, first I decide on the patterns and project. Fun. Carol says, don't actually toss those mats into the dryer. They turn into a new age art exhibit. Not that I own said exhibit in blue. No, not me. Not, yeah. Yep. Deb Ropel chimed in and said, with crook broad on a rigid heddle, I had to use a fork. I don't know if rep weave is that tight. It would probably be that tight. Probably. I mean, it could be. How's that? Yeah, I think so. Naomi says their trick seems to be double-stranded warps through holes and slots. Is that to get the density that you would need? Okay, my challenge with that though is that you want it to alternate though. I don't know. You rigid heddle folks chime in here. Yeah, Eileen says she has rep weaver patterns for her rigid heddle. Okay, it sounds like it's possible. Yes. Okay, friend.